Alright, hey guys, we're back with the character demo reaction for Raiden Shogun. I've been waiting for this all day, and I'm super hyped. What about you, Reagan? How hyped are you?
I'm very, very hyped right now. I've been waiting for this too. Wait. Later, can we watch the Sorrows one too? Because I haven't watched that one yet. I was
Alright, yeah,
hoping to watch
we
it
can
with
watch
you.
that too. Yep.
Yay!
Alright, yeah, so we're just gonna watch it, and then we're just gonna tell you things that we thought were interesting inside of it. I don't know how much more. I just want to go and play it. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah. Let's
Alright,
go.
let's do it.
In the land of the Narukami, centuries pass without change. Deep in the heart of the city stands the lofty abode of the Raiden Shogun.
Of course it's raining though, right?
She looks down upon
Of course it would be.
Of course it's raining.
mortal joys and woes.
Of course it's raining. Why wouldn't it
Sees
be?
a world mired in impermanence.
God, she's so pretty.
By mighty lightning, she rules over the transients. Trivial yearning and petty passion, they vanish like a mist, but the Shogun pursues, unfettered and unperturbed eternity.
It's kind of weird they keep changing between that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it is.
Only through eternity are you closest to the heavenly principles.
Okay, fuck, that's cool.
She's so cool.
Lightning is eternal. The world is but shadow.
Is that weird to say though?
What? That it looks cool?
No, I just every time I hear the word lightning is eternal, or like something like that, it just feels weird to hear that.
No, because lightning isn't
Fantasy
eternal. Lightning flickers in and out like an
Only
instant.
survive with an underlying reality.
Oh, I just got something, but
Reality is the stillness buried deep beneath the illusion. This is eternity. Torn to oblivion.
dude, that's such a fucking it's the coolest element
so
of this
cool.
animation.
It's so cool.
I do not know how they're gonna top that.
And you know, it'll be very hard.
Whoa.
And she's so cool. I know you did not try to bite my foot.
What?
No, not you. Sorry, Piper.
Yeah, it's cool. No worries. I was like, what? Okay, it's the same bird, I think, right?
Waking world.
Do you
No,
know
I
if
think
that's
it's a different one.
Do you know if that's
No,
a
you
raven
mean
or a
like-
crow?
On the stuff of dreams.
I
All
honestly don't.
shall
I couldn't
fade
tell you.
away.
Because I feel like that has some sort of okay. I feel like that has some sort of metaphorical meaning, but I don't know if it because it depends. Okay, cool. Okay, this is literally the first thing I noticed is we know that Yayamiko is an electro user, and
Yes.
her vision's right there. It's in her earring.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Someone pointed out to me, but I
Expecting the
didn't
best.
catch that the first time. It's interesting. Of course, it's fucking raining because it's Electra. Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
of course it is.
There's something I caught. Like it's interesting that like okay, lightning is eternal, right? But then you're just like, well, no, lightning's a flickering thing, right? But I think that's like the weird contradiction of the whole like character of the Raiden Shogun is lightning in itself. It like is something that does not like maintain it. It's not permanent in a sense, right? It's something that flickers and goes on. It happens, and then it disappears. So I think the fact that you're trying to maintain the lightning, trying to make lightning eternal, is somewhat of a contradiction. It almost seems like an impossible task. So I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's such a weird
Yeah, I do.
statement that like lightning is eternal. It just keeps bothering me. All right, so we have this bird. I don't know if it's a raven or a crow. For the life of me, and it travels from Yayamiko, who's beginning the narration of it, and then we go to Raiden Shogun. She does her whole thing, and then it ends with it ends with her. So I think that's kind of an interesting thing that comes full circle. It's weird we keep saying this domain expansion thing. There's three things. There's three instances like where we see like, okay, this shot too, and like this shot right here. There's like they keep pointing at like this duality between the Raiden Shogun, right? Like that she's almost like two different people in a sense, right? And this is further like reinforced by the fact that she uses two weapons. She uses her spear, but then for her elements of burst, she pulls out her sword.
She whips out the sword.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Wait, I think it's an interesting concept. Like it's very interesting, like you said, because the duality is pointing to maybe the Raiden Shogun isn't like who she says she is.
Yeah. It kind of goes back to that thing that we saw in like the what is it? The character trailer for her, where she's chasing after someone that appears to look exactly like her, right? Do you think Raiden is do you think Raiden is what is it? Is she where she's like venting the fact that like she's trying to she note like the person that is her right now is actually the appearance of someone that was very close to her, and she's taking on her appearance, and like her outward appearance is who she like is, right? Who she shows to the world, and but her inner appearance is like who she actually is, the god ball, right? Like on the outside she's the Raiden Shogun, but on the inside she is the Archon ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It almost feels like that's what it's like trying to reinforce. Like they're going like one step further from like the separation between being the person that you are and then being the Archon that you are, being the greater god. And I think that's what they're trying to convey here. Either that or this is like us. You know, I feel like in the story we're gonna look back on like moments from this and we're gonna be like, oh, this is what they're trying to tell us.
No, it definitely will be like that.
Yeah. There's one more thing that I thought was interesting. Right? It's the way they frame this, right? We see Raiden Shogun, she's standing atop her tower, right? She's standing atop her tower and she's right side up. And then we flip, she's looking up and it flips to, we're now seeing the castle in an upside down perspective. We're seeing it in an alternate perspective that seems a little twisted, right? And then we don't see anything much like that. You know, she goes through her skills. And then we go back to this gorge, and I feel like I don't know what this is called. Do you know what this place is? I know what it is, but I don't know what its name is.
A gorge?
No. But like in Genshin on the island, that this is the gorge that like electrifies us all the time. It's the same island where we had to like turn off the rain. Do you know what the island that is?
Tatar. I think it's the T one. I can't remember its name right now.
It might be Tata or Tatsuma or something like that. But yeah.
Yeah, it's the second one, I believe.
But we see the perspective upside down again, and this time instead we're going right side up, and then we zoom back onto the Shogun, but she's ulting, you know. So it's like I feel like this is another duality thing where it's like we see the Shogun and there's two sides of her. Maybe it's like one of those things where like. You know, it's one of that character tropes where like a character is doing something because they believe in their hearts, you know, that they've thought about this, that they believe that this is the correct course of action, but they don't necessarily agree with the action at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
I feel I don't know. That's like what rubs off on me when I see this. And then it's so interesting because we see these two character things, and then it fades to red, like there's something sinister. Because obviously, Raiden Shogun, in the context of the story, is our antagonist. She will be a playable character, but in the context of the story, she is an antagonist for us as the traveler to face, and it's reinforced by that. It's like, oh yeah, she's a cool character and she has stuff going on, but she's also someone we have to fight.
This is very true.
Yeah. Is there anything that pointed at that like particularly stuck out with you? So I think I went through all of the stuff that I thought looked interesting. There's probably like a million stuff I'm missing though.
There probably is a lot of stuff that we're missing. But no, nothing else really stuck out to me except for the stuff that you said too.
Oh man, this part in particular gave me chills right here. Well, like, this transition, like, I love when I just love like just in general when people do that kind of like discoloring, like, and it's like when you see that face, you're fucked. Like you're dead. You see that coming at you?
You are very dead.
Like, and she looks pissed too. It's crazy. Oh my god.
She does look pretty pissed. Okay. I'm taking away my foot now.
All right. Well, that's all I have to say about it. What about you?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Oh, I'm just so excited.
I'm so excited too. One more day. One more day.
One more day.
Yeah. So with that, I think we've said all we had to say. If you guys have any thoughts below that kind of agree or disagree with us, please just feel free to state it. Also, I'm aware that, right, you know, like Raiden Shogun and there's a character called like Raiden Mei and Honkai, and I'm sure there's like some like references in this video that probably like but we wouldn't like be able to tell you off the top of our head. But if you guys see anything interesting that actually pertains to the story that I completely fucking missed, please feel free. I loved the last video where like people point out a butt ton of stuff that I just was not noticing. It was really helpful. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. So I guess we'll see you later. Have a good morning, have a good night, have a good evening, wherever you are. Regardless, have a good one, and good luck on your guys' rolls. So bye-bye.
Bye.